WTVA's meteorologist John Dolusic joins us for another segment of Ask John. From rainbows to tornadoes, John has the answers. Today's question is from Patricia Franklin Rains of Aberdeen. She asks, why does the temperature drop a few degrees before the sunrise? Interesting question there, John.
A lot of folks, that's usually when your low of the day happens. Now you have to take in consideration the whole day of what happens. Obviously, when it's daytime, like right now, we're seeing the sun being blocked in many areas by the cloud cover. But when you have abundant sunshine, you have some pretty good warm-up that happens. Obviously, that heats up the surface, that heats up the atmosphere, and basically you've got the high temperatures for the day. Now at nighttime, a couple of things happen. Like tonight. Tonight our temperature won't drop off too far because the heat's trying to escape at night when there's no sun, obviously, and but cloud cover's blocking it. What happens, it basically bounces back and forth from the heat escaping, going up toward the cloud cover bank, and then bounces back, and that keeps us pretty mild. Now, on a clear night, which the question is basically about, on a clear night, when the temperature drops off, obviously you do have all of your heat escaping up into the atmosphere onto the clear skies. And right before sunrise, there still hasn't been much of a heat up. So you got to consider the sun still hasn't, it's been down all night, and then the sun does rise. And when it does rise, it takes a few moments in time to start to heat the ground up. And then that takes a little bit of time right after sunrise. So hence, your coolest time will not be exactly around sunrise. It will be several minutes after sunrise, Tanya, because the sun still hasn't heated the ground up. It takes about 15, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, 50 minutes or so for that ground to get heated up, and then you start warming up the atmosphere. So right before maybe a few minutes before sunrise to about shortly after sunrise is your coolest part of the day, because that's the greatest amount of lack of solar radiation that you've got.
All right, John, thank you so much for answering that question.